Welcome to Living Resilience Deep Academy and our introductory course, Living in Two Worlds. All of these online learning series are expressions of our Living Resilience Deep Academy calling to offer support and resources to people bravely facing the human-caused collapse of Earth and human systems. For the past 7 years, we've been offering individual and group transformational resilience coaching, producing online summits to empower collapse-aware audience, curated hundreds of articles, videos, and other media, and offered our collection of online on-demand learning series that we call, of course, Living Resilience Deep Academy. To further support the resourcing of the global collapse-aware community, we are regularly adding to our collection of interviews with advanced practitioners and thought leaders in our YouTube channel podcast, The Poetry of Predicament. Since you found your way to this introductory level learning series, Living in Two Worlds, it's likely you have come here on one of two different paths. One is that you're very new to this idea of being aware of the human-caused collapse of Earth and human systems. You may be seeking out more information about the aspects of collapse that you are newly aware of or have heard about. For you, there are many valuable resources to explore at your own speed. We are happy to offer assistance or guidance if you have questions about any aspect of this deep and broad body of work. We also suggest, if at all possible, for you to approach this collapse-aware material in the company of supportive friends, family, or associates. Many people who engage in this study and this way of seeing the world experience some amount of loneliness or isolation as they grapple with the attitude of the public at large, which can still be very resistant to any part of the conversation of human-caused collapse of Earth and human systems. The other likely path that might have brought you here is the one that you may have been on for quite a while. You may have tracked the what we call sober data of our collapsing business as usual world for years. We fully intend to offer resources and support to you as well. In fact, we have designed the majority of our Living Resilience Deep Academy offerings to integrate what could be called advanced practices in many dimensions of the distinctions and processes that often make up a collapse-aware person's journey on this path. Lastly, we, in early 2020, are adapting and retooling many aspects of the Living Resilience Deep Academy offerings. This introductory course is no exception. We're clear that the onset of COVID-19 has been a massive catalyst and change agent in humanity's collective experience of being alive in the 21st century. What is not yet clear is whether individuals or entire nations will use this deeply disruptive virus-induced pause to invite new ways of thinking, feeling, doing, and relating, or if we will stubbornly return to the obviously omnicidal track we have been on for a century before the coronavirus showed up on the scene. Our offerings in service here at Living Resilience Deep Academy are intended to provide safe environments in which sincere practitioners can invite truly new ways of being, thinking, doing, and relating. We're also clear that given that we see our world as already in the midst of human-caused collapse of Earth and human systems, the circles and spaces we create and hold here will also need to be capable of holding the exploration of individual and collective shadow influences, not to mention the deep grief and other authentic feelings and emotions that come as an integral part of conscious beings confronting the consequences of their actions and the immeasurable loss within those consequences. The elevator pitch for Living Resilience Deep Academy goes something like this. In service, we offer support and transformative resourcing to people bravely facing the human-caused collapse of Earth and human systems. A few of the many things not explicitly said in that short statement should be mentioned here. These are times like no other in human history. We're facing human-caused challenges, problems, conundrums, and predicaments. No one knows how this all is going to turn out. No one knows the solutions to those challenges, problems, conundrums, and predicaments. Humanity has never had to deal at a global scale with the imminent loss of massive chunks of life on Earth, including what is now routinely called the sixth mass extinction. Some questions we might ask ourselves. Who will we be together in the face of these self-generated conditions? How will we comport ourselves as we face these daunting truths? Is there any alternative to engaging with this collapsing world with either deep despair, denial, or fear of our shadow-driven downfall? We here at Living Resilience Deep Academy do not have any of these answers. We have, however, gathered practices, distinctions, learnings, and guidance from many external and internal sources, teachings, wisdom traditions, transformation-based trainings, and rich guidance from extended immersion in practices intended to reconnect us with the infinite mystery that is the web of life. We're not pretending to be gurus here. We're living into our heartfelt calling in offering this space and this work. We are thrilled to be offering this important work by sincerely engaging in every part of the work ourselves as well. This work cannot be faked, cannot be life hacked, cannot be bypassed. It is ultimately demanding work, and it is ultimately rewarding work. If you find this work is a fit for you, we look forward to many deep dives together, many sobbing tears, many joyous spasms of laughter, a reclaiming of trust, and a reconnection with the long ago forfeited sources of meaning and relationship in human life, those being deeper self, other people, earth, and soul. We hope you find extraordinary value in this, the introductory session, the introductory learning series here in Living Resilience Deep Academy. This, of course, is called Living in Two Worlds. Enjoy.